Welcome to Explain America. I am your host, Kyle Becker. This is a huge story. It reveals the Clinton plan to interfere in the 2016 election with the Russia hoax. And we are getting even more concrete information tying Clinton with Soros operatives who were behind the scenes working to plant the seedy Steele dossier into our intelligence community. And you're going to really want to hear this because it really documents and solidifies the fact that there was a plot to spread the Russia hoax in the 2016 election and commit egregious election interference. Before we get into that, please like, share, and join Explain America. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, in this document release that was just published by, first the Department of National Intelligence had it, but then Chuck Grassley and the Senate Judiciary Committee released this document. It is a formerly classified annex to the Durham report. Now, as you know, the Durham report was a very lackluster vehicle for accountability because almost nobody, like virtually no one, got in trouble over the Russia hoax. There's one lawyer who got a slap on the wrist for lying. It was a nothing burger. And really, there's still people out there who were behind the scenes, interfering in our election, weaponizing foreign intelligence. I mean, I really want anyone who isn't on board with this, who's a conservative, really think about that. I mean, weaponizing foreign intelligence to target a presidential candidate. So no matter what party you vote for, that's unacceptable. So this newly declassified documents show an email from a George Soros ally. His name was Leonard Bernardo, and he worked for the Open Society Foundations. And that is George Soros's brainchild. Open Society Foundations, it was documented that it was collaborating with Clinton's campaign. And really, you see the origins of the Russia hoax come into play with these emails. The Soros operative, Bernardo, and Clinton's campaign, according to the email, they were plotting to do a long-term affair to demonize Trump and to link him to Russian President Vladimir Putin. They were trying to make the Russia play a domestic politics issue. And this is something that I've been calling out for a long time because in Obama's political world, the domestic politics, well, that is primary. It's called primary of the domestic, and the foreign politics are just an extension of their domestic political agenda. So this really confirms that further. And the Clinton campaign also, according to the email, said the FBI will put more oil into the fire. So they knew the FBI was going to weaponize this information. That is one of the most damning back channel revelations that have come out. In all of these documents, it provides a little bit more linkage that we want to see in concrete. Obviously, we know Hillary Clinton destroyed thousands and thousands of emails, transmitted classified information, had a homebrew server, and she bleach bit and apparently took hammers and destroyed hard drives. It's just ridiculous that she never got held accountable for her destruction of government property, for her transmission of classified information on private and insecure servers. And this is just another revelation that shows that she was up to a dirty tricks operation. And George Soros, his fingerprints are all over this now. There was the communications was also with the Clinton's foreign policy advisor, Julianne Smith. Now, the email is not 100% confirmed, but the intelligence community, particularly the CIA, believed it to be authentic. And so you're going to see the plausible deniability play. We are not surprised about that. But one thing that is sure is the timing of the coordination. As I pointed out recently on X at Kyle N.A. Becker, Robbie Mook, who is the Clinton campaign manager, appeared with fake Tapper on CNN and revealed the origins of the Russia hoax. The seeds were being sown for this. So the timing, this was one day before the email, mind you. So, regardless of regardless of the linkage between Mook and other campaign staff, the timing of it syncs up almost perfectly with what we see with this Open Society Foundation's alleged email. So this is really damning. Let's watch this.
To ask, what is the reaction of the Clinton campaign to these DNC leaked emails suggesting that top officials, including the CFO there, were actively discussing ways to hurt Bernie Sanders in the primaries?
Well, I think the DNC needs to look into this and take appropriate action, and I'm sure that they will. What's disturbing to us is that experts are telling us that Russian state actors broke into the DNC, stole these emails, and other experts are now saying that the Russians are releasing these emails for the purpose of actually helping Donald Trump. I don't think it's coincidental that these emails were released on the eve of our convention here, and that's disturbing.
What evidence is there that the Russians were behind this in terms of the hacking or in terms of the timing by WikiLeaks?
Well, we need to let the experts speak on this. It's been reported on in the press that the hackers that got into the DNC are very likely to be working in coordination with Russia. And again, I think if the Russians in fact had these emails, again, I don't think it's very coincidental that they're being released at this time to create maximum damage on Hillary Clinton and to help Donald Trump.
But it's a very, very strong charge that you're leveling here. You're basically suggesting that Russians hacked into the DNC and now are releasing these files through WikiLeaks to help elect Donald Trump.
Well, this isn't my assertion. There are a number of experts that are asserting this. I think we need to get to the bottom of these facts, but that is what experts are telling us. Experts have said that it is the Russians that in fact went in and took these emails, and then if they are the ones who took them, we have to infer that they are the ones then releasing.
Thank you for watching Explain America. Please weigh in with your thoughts. We really appreciate your feedback and hearing from you.